terms of what you've just mentioned there about the game, is there a sense that that's maybe been the issue of the season, not taking chances and then mistakes at key moments?
Yeah, look, you know, to be fair, like Leon King's not played much football the last few months, and nor's John Sutton with 3 games in 6 days. We have to rotate around a little bit. That was hence some of the changes in the starting lineup tonight. But yeah, you're not wrong. Since I've been, every single game we've played, we've missed good opportunities. We certainly need to be ruthless more in both boxes. We've had an unbeaten home campaign here in the league, which is a good sign. That doesn't happen too often. So obviously it's our away form, but our away form of late has been very, very good. So I think we're still, the disappointments were early in the season. I think the team bounced back overall well. We've managed to cut the deficit a little bit from what we had, but overall it's a season of disappointment, and next year we'll need to come back and be stronger, certainly at both ends of the pitch. I don't think there's too much wrong between the boxes. We dominate a lot of the games. If you've seen the games, you know, around us at the moment with the top 5 teams, we don't have too many problems with the opponents we're playing against. We've just got to make sure we're a bit more ruthless at both ends.
Kieran Dowell's signing confirmed. What does he add to your squad?
Well, I first came across Kieran when I went to Liverpool. He was across the city at Everton as a young player. I like lefties. We've missed a lefty in our midfield since we lost Joe Aribo. So I watched him come through at Everton, play for all the England age groups, played, I think, 15, 16 times during the under-21s. He's played in the Premier League for Norwich. Norwich have had a bit of change of coaches in his time there. So he comes in as a player that knows 3 or 4 in our dressing room that he's played with. He's a player I like a lot, similar to Todd or Tom Lawrence and Scotty Arfield, in that he can play in midfield or upper line. I really like him, and I think he'll really kick on at Rangers, and he'll be a player that will be seen as a very, very good signing over time. I'm actually really looking forward to working with him.
How excited are you about the changes that are going to take place in summer that the players are going to bring in?
Well, we're nearly there now to it happening. It's been waiting to get to this point, if you like, and without being disrespectful to any of the players in the squad now, but the squad did need energising. You'd all tell me that the first day I came back to the club, so I was listening all the time. I think the players inside need it. I think, as I say, the fans need it, and we'll come back stronger. We're not that far away from where we want to be, but it's 5, 6, 7 new players coming in and energising. I think the 2 boys that come in January have done that, and the fans obviously want more. And what I would say to the players arriving is, if you see how those boys were treated tonight that are leaving the club, then it's a wonderful football club to play for. And if you give your heart and soul for it, and you give everything you got for the club, then the fans will pay you back tenfold.
It seems like that make it easier to recruit guys. As much as big as the club is, where you see the treatment that is given out to players when they become heroes here, does that help your case? Yeah,
I don't think that's normal what just happened out there after a season where we come trophyless. That the appreciation the fans showed tonight was incredible. Really proud of the fans, because they've had it tough this year. They've had it tough, and there's been a lot of change in their football club, but they seem really optimistic and behind the group, and they've sent them boys off in the right way tonight.
Michael, can I ask you a wee bit about Todd Cantwell? Normally we're talking about his performance. I want to ask you about the other side of it. He got some coverage on Sunday for the foul that led to the free kick. Tonight he got a lot of heavy challenges. Doesn't really seem to be getting the protection. There seems to be a narrative being created around him. I think it's largely unfair. He's been booked quite a lot, and we see him getting treatment. Are you concerned about that side of the kind of Todd's game, not from him, but the way he's been perceived and perhaps the treatment he's had?
We all know where it's coming from. That was a blatant foul at the weekend, 2 hands in his chest. So for me, it's a blatant foul. Like anywhere else on the pitch is a foul. What's Todd going to fall over there for? And then it becomes a narrative around it. He's doing really well. I think people should just enjoy him while he's in our league. He's been in our league in a few months, and he's shown lots of bright things again tonight. A fantastic goal. He's feisty. He wants to play the game with passion. He's everything that fans want. I think he's everything that people come to watch the game want. And we just got to be careful of that. You know, we just got to be careful. Been down that road before with Alfredo, haven't we?
And Michael, just going back to those players who are leaving, obviously Alan McGregor, fantastic servant to Rangers over the years. Scott Arfield, who's spoken about his presence in the changing room. How big a challenge is it to replace him, not just on the park, but off it as well, with the leadership qualities that they bring to the side?
Well, you're losing a lot of appearances there. You're losing 5 main players that have been starters regularly for this team over a period of time. You know, whenever they've been fit, they've been really important in the journey. Go all the way back to those games like against Ufa in Europe or Legia Warsaw or Galatasaray, big games that helped the club build. The European run last year was incredible, so they've given a lot. I think we're at a stage where we have no choice with the age and where some of the players are at in their career and their ambitions, and the fact that we want to re-energise the squad and create some new energy. I think we need to bring some speed and athleticism into the club. We need to really improve in the final third in terms of our presence and just our general ability there and the chances that we create. So they're not easy decisions to make. Those guys are fantastic men in their own right. Certainly Alan and Scott in terms of the age and what they've given the squad. Obviously Stephen Davis has been missing since I've been back in as well. So that's a lot of experience there. I'd like to think they've handed the baton over and have helped players like Lundstrom, Goldson, Tavernier to grow. And hopefully they'll take that on. And we're not signing just youth team players this summer. There'll be a bit of grey hair in our new signings as well.